You ever get so angry at something, man, that your eyes just well up with tears? That just happened to me, man. I might tear up again. I don't fucking know, man. But I heard this before, but I didn't really follow up on it, or I like to cross-reference shit because I know that people tell a lot of mistruths and lies and shit on social media and thing, and I don't know. I don't have all the information of everything going on, so I try to research and find, But they arrested a 6 year old boy in North Carolina. I don't know the city or the county for picking a tulip in somebody's yard. Now I understand all the things about private property. I think it was somebody's yard. I mean, from what I read, even if it was state or government property, whatever. We're talking a fucking 6 year old baby. I mean, last I remember, I thought little precious little 6 year olds were supposed to do things like pick flowers, chase butterflies, play with puppies, kittens, imitate their favorite Disney characters or their favorite Marvel superheroes or, DC superheroes or whatever. I thought children were allowed to do childlike things. What adult police officer, and I'm not throwing them all under the bus, I simply can't, because my father was a cop for 31 years and he has 5 kids. I'm the oldest, okay? I know many cops, most of them have kids. Who shows up on the scene, man, and arrests the kid, man? Did that cop that arrested him have kids? Or did the cop not want to arrest him, but his watch commander said, go ahead and... Who in the fuck arrests a child for picking a flower? Those moments in our childhood is what makes life precious. It makes us love this life and appreciate all the aspects of it, everything in it. And the only way that you really are going to do that through your development as a human being is to touch the flowers, is to chase the butterfly, is to climb a tree or jump into a lake with your friends. And by the time we're teenagers and, we discover cigarettes and marijuana and booze, we're out and jumping in that same lake. Yeah, at 16, 17 years old, and we're experiencing our first sex. And, you grow up. And the only way to properly grow up is to smell the flowers, touch the flowers, bring something home pretty to mommy, show daddy, Daddy, I caught a caterpillar. And we celebrate catching your first fish and all of those things. We grow up, we're babies, and then we become teenagers, and we become young adults, and then we become old farts like me. But what the fuck? What bizarro fucking world do I live in that somebody actually arrested a baby, a 6-year-old, for picking a tulip? Oh, and you motherfuckers, man, that love to come on my shit and tell me that, racism is real, or this is clickbait and all kind of shit, man. Motherfuck you, man. I'm a different type of dude. And let me tell you something, too, for you other motherfuckers, and I want to be clear about this. All of us black people who are pro-black, we're not led around by any of these white liberal organizations that got behind Black Lives Matter. And now they're running shit. See, when Black Lives Matter started, it was a call phrase for the people to let the other people know, hey, we're American and our lives matter because we're being mistreated. But these other groups, they stand to turn a profit by having non-profit organizations, and they latch on to black issues. And they are all in support. But really what it is, yeah, I could generate some funds by backing up these groups. You know what I'm saying? From behind. And I'm living good out of this nonprofit organization. So I want you to be clear about this. All of us that are black conscious, we not led around by some liberal white motherfucker that ain't never been black. I know I'm not. Because you see, if none of you motherfuckers supported, I would still be black conscious. I'm black. Praise the ancient gods. No question. Forever. Who in the fuck arrests a 6-year-old? And no, man. No. We're not led around by our noses. I don't work for any of these fucking organizations. These bullshit organizations that claim to want to help the families of the victims, but none of the money that they collect under the banner of Black Lives Matter actually reaches the families. Oh yeah, there's a lot of that going on. And it's like, like the ambulance chaser lawyer. He waits for accidents to happen, and that's how he makes his money. Well, you got the same thing with these organizations. We're gonna sit around. We're gonna watch the news, and we're gonna keep abreast of current events, and whatever's a hot topic, we're gonna get involved with it and attach our nonprofit organization to it because we care. When they don't fucking care, they're trying to generate money too. The motherfuckers got to pay mortgage too. They got to pay student loans too. And money is donated to certain organizations, and it don't even reach the families of the victims. Hey, man, all of us aren't led around, man, by some bullshit. But this person, but not to deviate from what I'm saying, man. Ask yourself, when did this beautiful life, and it is beautiful, man. I'm sitting in the backyard in Florida, man, and I'm chilling, man. I'm drinking my coffee in my fucking Giants cup, man, with my Giants hat on, my nice headphones. I'm talking to all you beautiful people. With my little brother shirt, West Nile. West Nile, I love you, brother. I got my West Nile. I always love my West Nile tank top. Hey, Wes, you see me too. I need some more of these shits. They look fucking thug sexy. I love it. Listen, we really have to question ourselves, man, as human beings. Now, when you live in a place, man, where people are actually calling the police because a child is picking tulips, now, you don't have to worry about the government outside of the people, the higher ups. You don't have to worry about them trying to make some draconian Orwellian 1984 fucking society. No. You ain't got to worry about them doing it. You're doing it to yourselves. You're doing it to yourselves. When you call the police on a child, you're creating the police state. It's not, just them. They doing what they got to do as governments and, from the top to the bottom, from the bottom to the top, whether it's local law enforcement, sheriff's department, state troopers, Bureau of Criminal Investigation for whichever of the 50 states, all the way up to the FBI and higher, all the way up to the top. They do what they have to do per the security of the county, the state, and the government. I understand that. But when the civilian population starts using those resources for dumb shit like a child picking flowers, you motherfuckers want to be oppressed. On either side, whether the dude says, yo, man, I got the right to bear arms, Second Amendment, blah, blah, blah. Whether you're one of those guys or whether you're somebody that's like, oh, I'm anti-gun, I don't want to. Whatever's your bag. When you call police on children, you might as well put your fucking self in handcuffs. You fucking idiot. I was just saying to my father before, if I was sitting on the stoop, and, we have flowers in the front of the house, and, little babies, because they do park the school bus literally right in front of my house, and the kids get on. Get on and get off in the morning and the evening, and you see the babies get on and off the school bus. If a child came over and took a flower out of my yard, I would say, hey, man, what you doing? He said, oh, touching a flower. I said, well, here, take 2 more and give them to your mommy. Here, and take another one for daddy. They take, they're kids, man. They don't know. They're trying to figure out, why is this thing so beautiful? Man? And you know, the funny thing is those moments in our life, you know, in child development, they lead to great things. You know, just imagine the botanist right now. Right now, as I'm talking to you, the botanist that touched a flower as a 6-year-old. Because that person touched that flower as a child, they went all the way up learning about botany, learning about, you know, photosynthesis and chlorophyll and all plant life. And now, you know, not only are they a botanist, they're a big vegan, and they're all about life and trees and the migration of butterflies and thing, all because of the experience of touching a flower. When you inhibit children from doing natural childlike things, you're really crushing their wonder. And that wonder turns into a lifestyle practices, careers. Like, you picture a little kid remembering their doctor's appointment and having fond memories of their doctor, their pediatrician. And that same kid growing up to becoming a doctor because of the experience. You have to let kids do kid stuff so they can figure it out. And none of us have all the answers. Shit, I'm still childlike in many ways too. I see stuff sometime and I go, oh shit, that's beautiful. That is so dope, you know? Or I see something someone else created and I say, wow, that's beautiful, man. You know, that person did that, man. That's, yeah. Stop killing our joy. Stop killing our wonder. Don't arrest babies, man. I was so angry before that I didn't even realize. I just fucking tears just welled up in my eyes, and I'm like, who in the fuck arrests? I don't know, man. And a little while back, like it was last winter, I had went to Disney World. I took Sonia. We went to Disney World, and while we were there, I think we were in Animal Kingdom at that point. We went to go get on the Avatar ride, you know, and which was real fun, you know. And while we were there, we went and got something to drink, you know, get some soft drinks. There was a little boy waddled up to me, and he couldn't have been no more than 3. Little cute little guy. And he just was in awe of me. You know, with all these people walking by and his parents were there with the stroller and everything. And the little guy just walked up to me. So I kneeled down and I say, hey, little fella, how you doing? And instantly the little baby loved me, man. Put up his hands and was so sweet. And the parents looked at the moment and they said, oh. And you know what the mother said to me? The mother of the little angel? She said, he's usually so shy of people. This is awesome. This is amazing that he made a new friend. Man, that warmed my heart so much, man. So much, because I don't know the parents and I don't know the baby, but the baby seen my energy, man. The baby actually felt my aura with thousands of people around. You're going to pick anybody? That little guy waddled right up to me and was like, oh, like, wow. And I said, man, this is precious. And I cherish each and every one of those moments, man. No matter where I'm in, supermarket, mall, whatever. And the little kids, and it happens to me all the time. People's pets do the same thing. Dudes, vicious pit bull and Rottweiler, they lay down at my feet, man, lick my face and all kind of stuff. And he's like, yeah, man, my dog don't like nobody, homie. But I said, yo, chill, man. Sometimes, man, you reach a state of grace, man. Babies and animals know the truth. They don't lie. Because regardless of what you think about your motherfucking self, the animals and the kids gonna tell you the truth. And this fills up my heart with joy, because it's like, man, I must be on the right path, because babies and animals just love me. You know, like, weird shit happened. Monarch butterflies land on me and shit. Lizards jump on. I was in the truck. I didn't even realize a lizard had got through the top of the window. And while I was driving, I guess he was on the dashboard. And I got there and I turned up my little classic rock music and shit and listening to Zeppelin. A fucking lizard jumped right on my hand. I was like, oh shit, what the fuck? But animals, and he went and he moved like this a little bit, and then he jumped out of the little slant of the window and jumped out the window, and now I'm like, oh shit, he's hanging on to my truck. I'm like, damn, man, I don't want this poor little guy to die, but I'm driving down 434 and the damn lizard jumped off the truck. But what I'm just saying that to paint a picture, man, like the wonders of life, the beauties of life, man. And you know, challenge yourself, ask yourself, man, we got to do better, man. You can't take the wonders of life away from children. You can't take the wonders of life away from each other, man. Every moment is precious, man. Because when you're fucking dead, you're dead, man. We're going to remember you, and I hope y'all going to remember me. But when all of us are dead, we're dead, man. And that's all it's going to be, is a nostalgic memory, man. We're going to be fucking dead. Start loving each other, man. Start loving each other. No, I don't need y'all to show up at my funeral shedding alligator tears. Motherfucker, love me right now. Love me now. Love everybody around you right now. Don't do that shit when I'm dead. I ain't gonna be there to celebrate it. I can't drink that dragon milk with you or that left-hand milk stout. And I can't smoke that fat spliff with you when I'm dead. Do that shit with me now, man. And nurture and love every kid, man. Don't arrest no babies. Man, we gonna get it right, man. We gonna get it right because we don't have any motherfucking choice. And for you lame ass fucking people that like to come on my shit and comment, but you never post any pictures of yourself on your little shit on Facebook or Instagram, like you hiding and shit. Let me tell you something. We ain't necessarily watching you, but you's a dub. We ain't watching you, but my shit is public. You can go on my shit. You can like or dislike all my pictures. I just leave it like that. But I'm going to tell you what, you fucking cowards. All of us are not manipulated by some fucking secret organization and there's fucking terrorists in our cornflakes. No, some shit is simply as it is, as it's described, as it's put into the universe. Some things are really that fucking way. Oh, man, you're talking all this shit and racism. No, man, listen, man. As a matter of fact, man, motherfuck you. You fucking coward. You're a coward on the internet and you're a coward in the public. Let's be real about this. There's people suffering in this world and they need love. We don't need your 2 cents. We don't need you, motherfucker. But for all you good people out there, man, stay together, stay focused. Know that I love you and I know you love me and we love each other. And nurture and protect the babies. Because that's the single most important thing we have in this life, aside from the overall environment of our planet, without which we would all be dead. So love all the flora and fauna. Respect your rivers, your oceans, and your lakes. And do everything in your power not to leave this fucked up carbon footprint. With that said, I love you. I'll talk to y'all again soon.